Okay, so we're comparing these two products here, Thatch Buster and Liquid D-Thatch by N-Ext. This one by Turf Titan, of course, based out of Fort Wayne, Indiana. Wanted to go over these two products. I've never, used any kind of liquid dethatching products. I want to know kind of what you guys have used. If you've used either of these, what kind of results have you had, etc. So I was a little confused by this to start with, lawn aerator and dethatcher. Okay, so Thatch Buster, but they're saying it's a lawn aerator. So I don't know. It's a little bit mixed signal to me right off the beginning as just a general consumer. So as we're scrolling here to the right, next slide here, what we're seeing is the back of this label here, okay? With the ingredients, these are all essentially the probiotics that are being added to the soil. And what this is, it's basically just a biological product. Okay, so you're adding those microbes and microorganisms to the soil. So, as versus the next product that we'll go over here, it's going to be a biostimulant, which is going to be basically stimulating the activity that's already existing in the soil. So again, just quick review of these ingredients. All you're seeing, these are all just, different strains of good bacteria and microbial strains, etc. Okay, so what I found too is that this type of product may be more beneficial to feed in soil that's dead or lacking in a lot of different nutrients, things like that. If you're looking for improve soil structure, this may help for you. So as we get into the next product here by Dethatch, what I first noticed, of course, you have some potassium here, but it's a very well-balanced attack. So you're going to have the humic acid, the fulvic acid, and the sugars and the yeast blends. So I just wanted to go over the humic acid, what that is. It's organic material, right? Organic molecules that help essential plant nutrients, and it helps aid and condition the soil to help with stimulate that root growth and stimulate activity in the soil. And it also helps with nutrient uptake, and you use those nutrients that are available when used in conjunction with your regular fertilizer routine. So what that's going to do is it's going to improve the soil structure. It aids in aeration and water retention, which is obviously important for overall lawn and soil health. But what I like about this, it doesn't really say anything too specific about aeration being in their product, because they do have an actual product called Aerate, which I've used, which is a little bit different. But what they're basically saying here is that with this soil structure and the improved soil structure that you're adding this product to, I should say, it's going to help eventually aid in those types of things, but it's not the main focus. Okay, so what this does is this is going to promote the existing activity that's already in the soil, I should say. Okay, versus the other one. So this has those sugars, the yeast, molasses that those microbes and microorganisms will feed on. And eventually, when that runs out, it's going to start to break down that thatch and eat away at that thatch, in a more efficient manner. As far as the fulvic acid, what that does is essentially it helps the plants and retain really and absorb the nutrients and making the most available use out of that. So it kind of aids in that aspect of it. A little bit different than the humic acid, but they both kind of work together in conjunction to do a specific task, right? Now, basic pricing here, this is from Amazon. Dollar for dollar, what are you getting? Of course, we have to look at is the price. 1 gallon at $75 versus 1 gallon at $44.99. Now, when you're looking at that, you think, like, wow, it's a huge price difference, but you have to look at the coverage area, and you have to look at, what's the application rate. So I took the 4 ounces per the 1,000 square feet for the Thatch Buster versus the minimum requirement, minimum application of 6 ounces per 1,000. It breaks it down per ounce. And then I also did some math for you and say, hey, how much are you getting per 1,000 square feet? So the top product here, 32,000 square feet, costs $2.34 per 1,000. And then at the bottom, Dethatch, it's still a little bit cheaper. It's not like a huge amount cheaper, but it is cheaper. So that's something to consider as well. But obviously, it does cover less area. So take it for what it is. Now, what I wanted to do is go to the manufacturer's website here, and then I wanted to go through some things I found on the website, and then some quick Amazon reviews. So on the Thatch Buster website here, I should say the Turf Titan website, for the Thatch Buster product, you can see the ingredients, and you can see its purpose is to recycle that thatch buildup. And then, of course, if you're like me and you mulch your clippings, and you don't bag them over time, it's going to be able to use those clippings, more effectively. But that's pretty much how thatch can develop, as well as if you let's just say somebody lets their lawn grow a foot long, right, and they just cut it like a week or two and just let it grow let it grow real thick, I should say, real tall, and then they cut it after, you know, a week or two, and then they just, all those clippings are just everywhere. That's just not the healthiest way, in my opinion. But regardless of that, I wanted to show you on this website, over here on the left, it says, oh, I lost it. There we go. The natural formula leaves soil well aerated, eliminating the need for messy, high-stress mechanical aeration. I don't agree with that, and I still think most lawns probably end up needing some mechanical aeration at some point. So I don't know if I agree with that it eliminates the need for it. But other than that, some cool videos here that kind of show, you know, a little bit about what the microbes are. I thought that's kind of cool, very informative and very easy to get to. As we scroll down to the bottom, now this is something interesting. So they have 3 reviews here, but the most recent one isn't for over 2 years ago. So I thought that was weird. But reading some of these, yeah, that didn't really make sense to me. I don't know why I haven't updated this or put any other reviews on there. Maybe they don't have them. Who knows? This worked miracles on their yard. They used Root Booster and it turned around in 2 weeks. I don't know. To me, that just seems a little bit too soon to really notice too many differences with products like this that help with soil development and, you know, help improve soil structure. But hey, whatever. You know, especially with this product here, it says top growth can be seen within 45 days. So I don't know how they're going to really notice that within a week or two. But hey, what do I know, right? So as we go to Amazon and we pull up this product here, we see some of the reviews. I pulled up the reviews. So 10% of the reviews are 1 star. 3.9 seems pretty low compared to a lot of products I've seen that are in the low to mid 4s. Is it that big of a difference? I don't know. But what I like to look at here, most recent reviews. Okay, these are recent, April of 24, right? Lack of understanding in the description. Product had 0 effect on thatch. But then again, some of these can be kind of, you know, misunderstood because who knows how they're really taking care of their lawn, if they're using the product appropriately. So take it for what it is. But it just seems like there's a lot of reviews that are a little bit lower than what I would have thought, especially so recent here. 1 dose, it does not work. Well, a lot of products here, to be honest, they take a while to work, right? You have to kind of use these products over the course of time to kind of see any kind of results, which takes time and patience. So I understand that. So, but after 1 dose, I don't know what people really expect to begin with right away. Hose spray did not work and didn't see a difference. Okay, whatever, doesn't work. No impacts. Mulch Buster. These are going back to 23. Kills your lawn. I don't know. There's a lot of reviews here that just do not look that good, but take it for what it is. You can find some of the top reviews. I'm sure it's a decent product if you use it in its, you know, correct manner, right? Now, as we go to the Yard Mastery website and the N-Ext D-Thatch product, I always like how they're so transparent with their products. And specifically here, it says D-Thatch is a maintenance product. So regular applications yearly in the summer, this can help it. So I really like how this is worded. And then also down here, it says, is it as good as mechanical dethatching? No, it's not. It just literally says it right there. So they're not trying to hide anything. And to me, I really like the transparency there. So good job, Yard Mastery. I'm not being sponsored by this or anything, but wanted to let you know as far as pricing, there's your gallon. It says $36.99, and you have to add shipping to that, I think, because when you add a cart, you go through the prompts, etc., etc. So back to the reviews on this one. Now, again, if we scroll down here, it reduces your need. Okay, yeah, it does. But I really like in the product description here, it shows, again, that it is a maintenance product. So, again, it's very transparent with what it is and the coverage areas. So I really like that. And then as far as some of the reviews, let's see if we can take a look and find some recent reviews. Okay, so 52% are 5 star. Top reviews. Let's go to most recent, just see what they're saying. Much easier than dethatching manually. Well, personally, I think you may need both depending on your situation. Has worked. But then again, these reviews are also older too, I noticed. And these are most recent, so I don't know. Take it for what it is, but no difference at all. Again, these products, I feel like you have to use them, you know, over the course of time to really see difference. It takes time to be patient with these soil products and amendments. So that's pretty much it, but I just wanted to kind of show you some of the reviews that I saw and kind of what I was seeing from my end and my personal opinions based on just doing some research and seeing some of the packaging and understanding a little bit about their website and product description and seeing some of the reviews. So take it for what it is. Hope you found this video helpful and useful, and stay tuned for the next video. Thanks for watching.